what was the inspiration for writing that book? I think that's, because like, what was your initial audience, like your target for writing that book, and why did you write it?
Ah, I when you're a professional writer,
Mhm.
your friends always come to you and they say, "Oh, I've got a book in me, or I've got a novel in me, but I just can't get started on it, or whatever, or tell me how do I write a book?" So I would sit up with friends of mine till like 2 in the morning, trying to kind of psych them up to write their book, right? And I would tell them about this concept of resistance with a capital R. That the first thing they have to be aware of is that there's a devil inside them that's going to try to sabotage them with procrastination and fear and self-doubt and all that sort of thing. And I would psych them up to try to write the book and their book. And of course, nobody ever did it. Nobody ever did it. Except one guy did it. He actually wrote a really good book and it didn't even get published, which was sort of a tragedy. But in any event, after doing this like maybe 7 or 8 times, I
Yeah.
just got so tired of it, repeating myself, that I just said, let me just write this down on paper. And then when somebody, asks me again, I'll just say, here, read this.
Right.
So that was, so I just had seriously, I mean, I'm not kidding, really. I had like a break of about 3 months, 3 or 4 months between projects. So I just kind of sat down and banged it out, and that's how it happened. And I never really thought that many people would respond to it. I mean, in many ways, I thought I must be the only one that experiences resistance. I can't believe everybody else does. But to my amazement, everybody else does.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Like, when I tell people about that book, I'm like, that the reason why that book was so impactful to me was because I thought I was the only one. And when I heard those words that you wrote, and so poetically wrote them, I realized that I wasn't alone, and that gave me the energy to push forward. I remember the first time listening to the audio version, running on the beach at this point in my life where I was making these courses, these software development courses, and I was like halfway through what I need to do, and I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Maybe I should just throw in the towel. And after I listened to it, I realized I was like, I'm not alone, and that, just knowing that I wasn't alone, that this was a common force that everyone was fighting against, that was life changing for me. So.
Oh, that's really interesting, John. So yeah, and it was the other thing that I thought when I wrote it was this is only for writers. They're
Mm,
the only ones facing the blank page. And then I was amazed that actors and photographers and entrepreneurs, people like you trying to put together a course or something like that. I thought, wow, they feel resistance too, but apparently they do.